Welcome to week 10. I know it says in the video here week 9, but that's because you're watching the video right now. So in week 10, excuse me, it's pre-production stuff, and a lot of this material should become self-evident now that we're working on this for our second cycle. We did this in October, and now we're doing it in November. So let's take a look at it. And there's a few modifications from the first time we did the pre-production material. So there's 3 components. One is about collaboration and communication. And I see there's a typo right there. That's awesome. I don't see these until after I get done writing them. So in here, you have the same format we've normally done. This is all the teamwork. This includes getting the half sheets, figuring out who's going to take on which roles for the teams. And again, this is true for all classes. I'm using film as an example here, but it's the same for game design and similar for School of Rock. And you go through the process, identifying tasks, setting up a Trello board, doing the Fibonacci numbers, prioritizing the tasks, etc. So for doing that, you get credit for this project. And you'll notice that I have the resources for the film class, the 2 pieces of evidence each person needs to have. In game design, you're still in charge of that yourself. And in School of Rock, same thing. The second component for the pre-production process is updating the tracking sheet. So what that means is that when we go into the tracking sheet right here, you have your goal is here. So everybody has to have a SMART goal. And right over here, and select which role you're going to take on. So the format should be the same for all the classes. And then who is a professional that also does your thing, whatever that is, whether it's songwriting, being an editor, etc. And I want you to link to stuff about them or their process, okay? And then at the end of the month, we're going to have our slideshow. I'd like you to put a slideshow link here now. And that is a template that I have, and that template is available to you now. And so when you look at the project itself, down here, Mr. Leduc's slideshow template, you copy whichever class you're in. We're in session 2. You clone this, and then you put in the information for each person on your team. And if you're working solo, then you would just delete everything except for one position and then have your material. But place that link in the spreadsheet now because I want to be able to see that, and I want to go through each person's role. I want your names on there, what your goals are. If you're in a film class, you're going to be working on these things. You're also folding in this goal into this slideshow, and I will help you with that. Google Drive. This will be where you link the evidence at the end of the month. So this is where the film, we're going to have, for game design, it's the itch page link that we put, and the itch page link should be there now. And so for game design, just to refresh your memory, link here so we can watch. We're going to play the game now. We play the first version of it, your minimum viable product. And then each build, like right here, I'll say, yep, they have their minimum viable product there, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's go back here and finish this up. So that is what this part, the project tracking sheet, I've been referring to this all year. I'm now just calling this project a project tracking sheet update and slideshow material. And then lastly, the blog post. Most of you have done this already. You copy and pasted my template into your blog and you published it. There's a number of people that still have not done this, but please get that finished. All right, going back out here, you can see that we have, that's pretty much it for School of Rock. There is a new resource for checkout, and I want to show you this. So on beginning and advanced sections, when you come down here and you click on equipment checkout, you will notice that I have video tutorials for the different pieces of equipment that you might be checking out. And so you can see this, there's that for you. And also when we click on this, you can see the different equipment that is eligible for checkout. And you just get the paperwork signed and so on and so forth. And here is a template right here for what equipment is checked out. And you take this home, get it signed by a parent or guardian, and then I update this to make sure there's the content here, and then you're eligible to check out the equipment. It is free, and yeah, kind of a bonus of being in School of Rock. Film class, same thing. You can check out equipment. We'll talk more about that later. All right, you've survived the video. Have a great day.